Joy cometh in the morning.
Joy comes in the morning.
Troubles, they don't last always.
Troubles, they don't last always.
For there's a friend named
For
Jesus
there's a friend in Jesus
who will wipe every
who
tear.
will wipe your tears away.
And if your heart is broken,
And if your heart is broken,
just lift those hands and sing.
just lift your hands.
Come on, sing it with me. I know I can.
Oh, I know that I can.
Bless your name, Jesus. I know.
I know that I can stand.
No matter what may come my way,
No matter what may come my way.
my life.
My life is in your
Oh, hallelujah. With Jesus, I can take this.
Jesus.
I really love you, Jesus. With Him.
With Him I know I can stand.
No matter what may come my way.
No matter what may come my way.
Hallelujah.
My life is in your hands.
Listen,
So when the tests and trials,
they seem to get you down.
they seem to get you down.
And all your friends and loved ones,
And all your friends and loved ones
they're nowhere to be found.
are nowhere to
Remember, there is a friend.
remember. There's a friend in Jesus
Oh, I love Him, I love Him.
who will wipe your tears away.
I know He will. And
if your heart is broken,
this is all you have to do.
just lift your hand.
Oh, come on and worship with me. Say it, come on.
I know that I can.
Don't you give up. I know.
I know that I can.
Hang on, joy is coming. I know it.
Very nice, eh? But I need to talk, okay, because of the video. I don't want it to be too long. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you find yourself. My name again is Brenda Caesar Conte, because this is for YouTube and all the other platforms that I am a member of or I've signed up to. Today is my topic is going to be very controversial because especially for the African people, you know, I always try to bring them into educate my people, or it's not educate, I should not use the word educate, to bring awareness, that's the word, okay? There is a topic the topic I'm going to talk about today. A lot of people have never heard about it, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to present it like I'm going to present the case, and a lot of people will relate to it, but they don't know the word narcissistic behavior. They don't know the word. I did not know the word until recently, so I'm not expecting them to know the word. The word does not matter. It is the behavior that matters, okay? So I'm going to talk about them. A narcissistic person is an individual who have several characteristics which are not normal. Their behavior, their pattern of behavior is not normal. Anyone can be narcissistic. Your mom, your dad, your pastor, your neighbor, your uncle, your aunts, anyone, your friends, they can be. However, on this occasion, I am going to talk about narcissistic behavior in relationships. The reason why I'm going to limit myself to that is because when it comes to relationship, it is very bad, it is very severe. The reason being that if your mom, for instance, is narcissistic, or your mother-in-law or a friend is narcissistic, you can just cut that person off. You're not living with a person. But to live with somebody, get married to somebody, have a long-term relationship, or a relationship, especially when it comes to marriage, to somebody who is very toxic, is so toxic to you as an individual, that is very serious. And that is why I want to talk about it, okay? I'll be referring to all those other kinds of relationship as I talk. Now, somebody who is narcissistic, the main characteristic, they lack empathy. Empathy is when you feel for somebody. If somebody is crying, that when you hurt, especially when you hurt somebody, you start regretting it. You start feeling remorseful that you have inflicted pain, not physical only, but emotional pain. You have made that person be so hurt. The person is crying, weeping. You feel, normal people, you will feel. Your conscience will tell you that what you have done to that person is bad. In the case of a narcissistic person, they don't feel. You understand? They don't care to feel. They don't know how to do it, okay? They don't have it in themselves to feel your pain. So sometimes some people, you get married to this kind of thing, whether it's a man or, but in most cases in relationship, it's the men that are narcissistic, okay? More than the women, but the women can be, okay? But I want to limit it to the men. So if you are a man, you have a wife that has this trait, you can tell that your wife is narcissistic, okay? So I'm not saying that it is exclusively men who are narcissistic. No, women can be, anybody can be, but in most cases it is the men. That's your husband or your wife or your partner would not feel your pain, okay? And they don't have time to feel your pain. They don't know how to do it. For them, the relationship is all about me. It's about them. It is about what you are bringing in on the table in terms of emotions, okay? For them, you are there to make them happy, not the other way around. So they don't have time for that kind of crap. If you are crying, that is your business. Hurry up and finish crying and serve me my needs. That is how they think. I'm going to continue on the next.